Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're all doing well. So this is our second stream for drawing your requests. Today I'm going to bring up my regular sand, which you have seen many times. However, I still have something to share. Yeah, hi everyone. Jero, thank you so much for the streak, I guess. Hi friends, welcome, and here is the story. I will keep it short. I will try to keep it short. Yeah, enjoy your streaks, guys. If you enjoy this little function, I am happy for you. I still don't know if it's really that big of a deal, but okay. So, I think before we went for extended vacation, I told you that I'm running low on my regular quartz sand, and there were not that many options to buy the small amount of sand. It looks like companies want me to buy in bulk, which I do not really want to do in current circumstances. Anyway, I had to switch my sand dealer, and I want to show you something funny. For some reasons, my new sand dealer decided that the best packaging for sand is a plastic bottle. Why? Just why? I don't know, that's probably convenient, but yeah, that's strange. It looks normal to me, like I touched it, looks pretty much like usual sand I use. This sand though is a little bit more ginger, but I actually like it. Like the sand I used to have is a bit more white. With drinking sand, that's how your addiction starts, from your first bottle of sand. I have to say, guys, I was very tempted to record the video where I would open my sand just like your regular internet influencer. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what to expect. Oh, that smells amazing. Oh, I did not expect that smell. What is that smell? Oh my God. This sand, I can't believe it. But yeah, I don't want to influence you to buy more sand. It looks normal. It looks normal, like normal sand to me. Okay, I think that's enough for the start. Easy to pour and store, I guess. I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, we're running short on the sand, so I don't want you to get my dealer. What kind of sand is this? This is a quartz sand from with size of grains from 1/10 to 3/10 millimeters, and it's kind of creamy white. And yeah, I buy it. Also, you can use the sand just from the wild. And last stream, in fact, I was streaming with the sand which I grabbed just from the beach. So yeah, you have options how to start your sand journey on a budget. So here we go. As I said last time when we were live, every single stream now I'm going to start with a little bit of a practice session for my left hand, because I want to train my left hand. Did your hair look like this yesterday? No. My hair were different yesterday. Hello everybody who is coming. Good to see you all. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing all right. All right. So we will start with the dots. Dots for right hand. Small, bigger, bigger, bigger. And now left hand. Left distribution center. What? Bigger, bigger. It's unstable. Like I feel like it's shaking. It's not. Yeah, like. Ah, package tracking. Oh, sorry, I didn't think about it. Yeah, probably. Probably that can make you happy, make you feel happy. Yeah, like left hand can do it, but it's like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. All right, let's try some lines. Thin lines. Well, relatively thin. She wants me to do this. Some of the exercises you certainly can try with just a pen or a pencil on the paper. So it's up to you. Look how they're different. This one is so stable and so parallel. And this one is like meow, meow. Yeah, interesting. In Russian, the word left, well, it can mean a lot of things, but sometimes in the slang it can mean fake. Oh no, oh, that's bad. Better. I actually like this scent. I like that it's slightly orange and also it's just right amount of. It's just good size overall. Okay, let's try the exercise from yesterday, and I will try to make the line, which is thick and thin, thick and thin. No, it's very unstable. Okay, no. Why do you want to be ambidextrous? You see, in standard shows, I usually create a choreography for two hands. And for every time when I need a left hand to do something, I need to spend a lot of time to teach left hand to do the trick which my right hand does just fine. So for making my standard shows looking effortless, you know, I'm just craving for experiment. Being ambidextrous will allow me to create some sort of wow effect in my videos, I hope. Sleeping as your neural paths developed? Yes. Yes. The learning process continues when you sleep, as your brain processes the information and systemizes it in a sleep. That's why it's so important to have a good sleep if you have a very intense brain activity during the day. No, I don't know. It doesn't make me happy. We can try. Huh, interesting. It looks like sausages on a stick. So apparently, when I am moving my hand in the vertical direction, it's easier. Why? Why? I'm trying to keep it vertical. So what I'm doing, for everybody who's wondering, for thin line, I'm closing my fist entirely. And when I want to let the sand go a little bit more, I open up a little bit my pinky finger and my ring finger. And then I close it again. And that's surprisingly hard to do. And those two fingers, they are controlled by like the same nerve. Or the nerves are interwoven to each other, and it's really hard to separate those fingers and kind of hard to control them. Miles, good morning. Welcome. Another fun thing when I'm trying to do something hard with my left hand, my right hand feels like it wants support its left friend, and it's like it's doing movements. I need to practice relaxing my right arm. It's alright, right arm, your left friend can do just fine. Those ugly squiggles. So we learned that left hand can do just fine when we are doing some wavy lines, but when it comes to straight lines, looks nervous. Let's try from another direction. So what I'm trying to achieve, I need to show you. No, well, it's not that much difference. Yes, it is easier to draw a straight line when you move fast, and also when you coordinate it with your breathing, because while you are moving slowly, the way you breathe and even the beats of your heart, it kind of affects your movement. So when you just need to draw something straight, you're like, and it's a little bit more straight. Well, not perfect, but that's kind of the point, that you need to coordinate your body. Also, what helps me is to try and lock those joints and move the body entirely instead of drawing just with hands. Not always optimal, because this way my head goes in the camera, and during the show it's not that good. What about perfect circles? Let's try circles. Well, not perfect, but me and my silly brother. Let's try again. It's not that bad. No. This one a little bit more circlish. Yeah, that's the point, Calvin. I am trying to work without any context. I am just training the skill of moving my hands a certain way. Yeah, when I'm drawing the circle with my right hand, I see what I'm doing. It's like, yeah. We will try to draw a house, yeah, just a little bit. Ah! Closer. Better. So lock in those muscles. Yeah. It should work both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise. It doesn't really matter. The principle should be the same. I am locking smaller joints so they're not wiggly. And I'm moving my body instead, which is more stable. And with the right hand and the left hand, like it shouldn't affect me. Coffee table stains. Yay, I'm doing art even when I'm not doing art. Hi, Sparky. It's so lonely there without Twitch chat. Oh no. Hi. Well, we got a couple of people there yesterday, so we might get some new friends on the red side. It's better. Oh, I see a message from David. Let me do that thing. Yeah, Miles, I agree. Let's try smaller circles. Blobs. Better. I feel more stability in the left hand already. Now I need to also concentrate on the quality of the line. Oh look, it actually helps when I concentrate on what I'm doing instead of talking. It kind of helps. I feel so much difference in how my right hand kind of feels the sand inside of the palm. The left hand doesn't have that strong feeling yet. Like it's half blind. Okay, we tried dots, lines, and circles. Let me write it down. Dots, lines, circles. Now we can try to do the same, but on the surface of sand. Instead of drawing with sand, drawing on sand. Everybody who's joining us, I'm just warming up. It's just a warm-up session. Think how many more hours you have with your right versus left. Exactly. Yeah, I understand that. I love the scent. I love my new scent dealer. I think I need to order a little bit more from them. I will have to bring some scent to Germany anyway. Seems like you're hard on yourself though. No. No, I don't know how it feels from outside, but I'm very calm right now. I am just I am watching myself like a guinea pig. I am a guinea pig for myself. Hi everybody who's joining. If you haven't been here yesterday, my new experiment for this year is teaching my left hand to do all the tricks and just in general improving mobility. Really hard to control the pinky. It wants to make the thing square. Yeah, sand experiment, that's the name, exactly. That's really strange. So I am changing the finger and square circles are not looking well. Because there is a certain trembling when I am trying to draw with this. Even though the movement is the same in the bigger joints, but the finger itself wants to move back and forth. Not enough of stability, not enough of feeling of the surface. My quartz sand and garnet sand, they are pretty close to each other in size, so I do not have the sifter which could separate them. I even have a bag where I have quartz and garnet mixed together. I did it because there was a talk between me and Sveta from Baracholka. She is actually using the mix as far as I know, so I wanted to experiment with it. I didn't see much difference for myself, but when I bought garnet sand, it said 80 mesh, and when I googled what is 80 mesh, it was pretty much close to the size of the sand I have in quartz. Goodbye, Maria Dor. Are my eyes deceiving me? Or is your finger doing this squiggly? It's like the finger is... I think you noticed that my fingers are not straight. My middle fingers, yeah, they are a bit bended. It's, I was born like this, it's not painful or anything. Okay, one more fun thing you probably haven't noticed, if I didn't drive much attention to it, about the dots. It's just amazing how physics works, I don't know, it's fascinating to me. So, when I just place the dot like this, just kind of slowly, it creates the dot like this, and then if I do this movement, like my fingers are jumping away from each other, the dot is bigger and fluffier. So again, I do it with my right hand in some pictures, and I am just not thinking about how I'm doing it. I just have in my mind the picture of the result, and my hand just knows, we need a small dot, so I will move like this. We need bigger, fluffier dot, we will do like this. And now with the left hand, I want to actually notice what I am doing and why. So it's pretty sweet. But I do not see any issues with dots. Tiny tight stream of sand, yes. It's like little sand explosion. let's continue practicing. Just want to make sure that I see everything. I do not see much troubles with left hand when it comes to cutting out the shapes. Now it looks like cookie. I think I've been practicing it a lot subconsciously. Or maybe that's exactly what I use a lot in the shows, like cutting out something. But yeah, I do not see much difficulty when I'm doing it, except my right hand still wants to participate. Somebody requested little house. Here's your little house. I mean, things are wobbly a little bit, but overall, just a spoonful of sand grains help the medicine go down. Not a medical advice. Please consult with a professional. Yeah, when it comes to drawing on the sand surface, I do not feel like I'm lacking something. Cute. My favorite. Mushroom houses. Alrighty, so yesterday we had one more challenge. It's doing two separate elements by two hands at the same time. I love the scent, yes. What we were trying to do? Last time we discovered that it's easier to do different kind of shapes if the movement is very different. So when I was trying to do the square and well, the square and the circle at the same time with one contiguous line, it was actually very hard. But I will try again. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5, oh well. One day I will do it. Huh! Much better! It was number 6. No, bad. But hey, brain is going somewhere. I will switch hands when I will figure out how to do this. When I will do this task successfully, I will switch hands. I don't know why it's so hard. It's actually surprising. Not bad. Yes, I'm trying to draw a circle and square at the same time, yes. And we already realized that if I'm drawing the circle like this, but the square like this, it's doable. It's pretty... like, for some reasons it's easier because the movement probably is very different. But using one line, but making different pictures, it's actually surprisingly hard. But we're getting there. Nah! You can practice by patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. Or just learn to play drums, or just learn how to play piano. There are a few activities where you would need this skill. However, no. I need it for sand. No, better, but... okay, one more time. Better. Yesterday we also realized that drawing different writing different numbers is slightly easier. And I don't know why. With eyes closed. Nah. What is it? Guess the number. Looks like eye-hand coordination is still important. I forget the numbers now. There was one more thing which we tried doing with 2 hands yesterday. I forgot what it was. Yeah, again, I'm feeling like when I do different kind of movements, let's say this hand is working with one line and another hand is working with different lines, it's easier. It's like I almost have that second, which helps me to separate 2 sides of my brains. Just a second, friends, I need to fix something here. With my background video. So okay, let me write it down what we did today for practice. And numbers. Okay, wonderful. So practice is over. We are going to draw your requests now. If you have some suggestions for today's stream, go ahead and drop your requests in the chat. As I said, this month I am going to do 2 streams per week where I'm drawing your requests, and 2 streams per week where I am practicing on my own ideas. Mostly I think we're going to concentrate on moving pictures. Today I use my left hand like a child learning numbers. Yeah, exactly. Hi Cat Dad. Hi everybody who is coming. If you have some requests, please drop them in the chat. I am ready to draw something for you. I love this sand. Yes, I love it. I really, really love it. Perfectly small, but not too small. Gosh, now I want to re-record all of my things with this sand. Jay Freak, what should I draw today? Hey, go ahead, give me requests. Tell me something. Jay Freak, I want to draw something for you. You won the lottery. You drew the right size of grains. Little piglet winning a big trophy. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. Now we just need to figure out how little will be the little piglet. So our next request is Little Piglet winning a big trophy. So let's go. I'm thinking how small I want the character to be. I really enjoy this sand. What kind of sand is it? It's still quartz sand, just from another provider. And somehow the quality is different. And the texture, dryness, or weight, or what? I feel like all the grains are the same size. Like there is no a big amount of smaller grains in it. And yeah, the weight is just right. And I also like that it's a little bit warmer tone of the sand. I don't know if we will see it. I still have the bag of sand from my previous sand dealer. Not sure if my camera will pick it up. But yeah, you can see it. So it's more yellow. It's almost, this one almost like a bakery flour. Much warmer, I love it. I want it to be cute. How do we make it cute? Bigger head. Usually that works for cuteness. Looks more like a color of the beach sand. Yeah. Exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, he's standing so proud. Exactly, that's what I wanted to do. That's an impression I wanted to create. And even though the face won't have a lot of details because it's so small, I want him to irradiate the power. Hi, Chili. What's up? Are you okay? Hmm? You're smiling. Time for a cookie. Are you sure? He says it's time for a cookie. Whoop! You're so careful. You're such a good boy. Have you seen it? That coordination, like, oh, whoop! Like, he knows if he will jump on me with all his weight, I will not tolerate it. So he's like, he's a ballerina dog. He can radiate without irradiating. I'm sure you know what I meant. No, that's it. That's it. Only one. You still have that annoying allergy on your face. No more cookie, my friend. No more cookie. Yeah. No more cookie. Иди спать. Иди спать. Was Chili on schedule tonight for cookie time, or was it early? It was a bit early. Usually he comes somewhere in the middle of the stream. But today in the morning he seems a bit bored. He probably wants a little bit more activity in the morning. then I can provide to him in the mornings when I'm streaming. So he's like, what can I do? What can I do? Cookie time arrives precisely when he says, yeah. So he's like Mary Poppins of of dog. Hi, Crystal Cat. I'm wondering what is the trophy for? No, not this one. Doing the best owl impression. We can call it suburb owl. The other day, Chili was sleeping and growling in the sleep, and then he started barking. When he's growling in the sleep, I do not touch him. I just let him watch whatever dreams he has. But when he starts barking, it's kind of loud, so I prefer to wake him up. And I came to him. I gently touched him, and like, "Hey, Chili, woke up." And he suddenly jumped and ran towards the door. And then on the near of the door, he was like, "Oh, wait." And he got back to his sleeping spot and just continued sleeping. I don't know what he was watching, but I think I kind of interfere with the story in his dream. So he felt like he needs to act. I'm wondering, what do they have in their dreams? Maybe pretty much the same stuff they have every day, as they cannot really fantasize about what never happened to them. Never get to finish the story. Yes, sometimes it's so sad. No, he was barking, he was not eating. When he eats something in his sleep, I never touch him. No, Peanut Beard, that's quartz sand from the new dealer, so it's smaller than the sand I was using yesterday. And I absolutely love it. I like how it looks golden. Very inviting color, in my opinion. So many kinds of sand and the difference it can make to the picture. I love it too. I actually have another sand which I will show you on the lightbox maybe next time. I have a few sand acquisitions. Well, it's not like I recently bought it, I just never brought it here because it needed some preparation. But yeah. Perfect for trophy, yeah. Trophy almost looking like piglet ears. Drilling next door, upstairs actually, yeah. If it will get too loud, I will be muting the stream from time to time. Lone Star, hi. A little corkscrew tail poking out from the side. Yes, it couldn't be visible from this position, but I guess we're not striving for realism here. I don't mind it. So tiny. Hi Arch Knight, welcome. Seven years! Congratulations! I see that you prefer a different badge, but if you would wear just a sub badge, you would get a anglerfish as a badge. Because people who have been here for 7 years, they sure dive really deep into sand world. Thanks a lot for massive support over the years. Cute design, thanks. Every single year I feel like I do not know what to do for the next year. Seven years, yeah, 7 years since I got partnered, and 8 years on Twitch. Could just make different colors for the anglerfish. I could, yeah, I could just play with colors from the very beginning. I still do not have sand dollar, maybe I need to use that one. I am actually wearing a pendant which is sand dollar. And which was a gift to me from somebody from our audience. A random fact about me, I do not like the word pendant. Yeah. There is something wrong with that word. It just stuck in my mouth and doesn't want to come out naturally. Skeleton necklace, well, technically, yeah. Skeleton of that sea creature. So I need to find one more reference. Pum pum. Not good. Yeah. Oi, somebody's raiding. Ha! Stuff by Sunshine, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, everyone. How's the things for you? And yeah, thanks for blessings. Thanks, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Anna. I am drawing with Sans. Today I am drawing requests from viewers, and those streams have a tendency to get silly. We decided not to wait, and the first request of the stream was silly just from the beginning. We are drawing a little piglet winning a big trophy. So, here it is. If you know nothing about sand art, but you are eager to learn more, go ahead and ask questions. I'm always happy to talk about stuff, especially if it's sandy stuff. Mortis, thanks for gifting that sub to Stuff by Sunshine. And everyone, if you're not following Stuff by Sunshine yet, I am happy to introduce you this wonderful person, super talented children illustrator, and children books illustration, not children illustrator, children books illustrator. And also Stuff by Sunshine does very interesting videos on YouTube on different art materials. And even if you're not artsy, sometimes it's really fun to watch those videos. They're kind of relaxing, and you know, watching all those swatches and how everything works, I don't know, it's fascinating. So yeah, I invite you to go and give a follow on Twitch, and also Stuff by Sunshine. If you want, you can drop the link to your YouTube channel so people could follow you there. So yeah. Da-da, da-da. Hi everyone! Above my head there is a gallery of my artwork, so you can check what I did before. Hey, thanks! Thanks a lot! Okay, let's try again. Well, not again, that's gonna be another person clapping. Keep it piggy. We are here, we're keeping it clean, like family friendly and stuff, so yeah, I prefer no swearing. Sorry. When I read that, keep it PG, I for some reasons decided to read it as a keep it piggy. How are you? I am okay-ish. I recently had a long break from streaming. Now I feel kind of refreshed and ready to go again. But yeah, life is interesting, not gonna lie. Always have to ask, that's great. That's very kind of you to ask, and that's very considerate. Yeah, it's been the longest break in my career, I think. But yeah, we need it sometimes. We need it. Clapping hands when you are trying to draw them, like, you know, without details, but more like... in a cartoonish way. That's tricky. Are the squirrels in the park still being fed? Not by me, but by somebody else. They are not hibernating, so they are still in the park. I believe people who have time or desire to walk through some frosty days, they feed them still. Yeah, goodbye stuff. Bye Sunshine, thank you so much for bringing your friends here. Hi Sakura, welcome. It's getting loud. And David, good night, you too. Good night. What got you into sand art? I like this question because the answer is I was young and desperate and needed money. I was looking for a job and you know, I was doing that soul searching kind of thing when I didn't really know what I wanted to do because I had a background in theater. And then I got an education in psychology and speech pathology, and I tried to kind of work in both areas and I didn't like it. So I was like, nah, what can I do? And yeah, so that's why I was searching for something strange, unusual, something to try. And yeah. So there was a job offer from Art Therapy and Sand Art Studio in the city where I was living back then. And they were offering the course. So they were willing to teach you how to draw with sand as soon as you have some other qualities and some other characteristics, experiences. And I had them. I had what they needed, except I didn't know how to draw with sand and I didn't know how to draw at all. So yeah, but they were willing to give me a chance and I got through their course of sand art and I started working there and I don't know, I got hooked. Thanks Jero for gifting that sub to them. I was looking at you on YouTube but catched a glimpse of Twitch link in the description. Hugs from Mexico! Hi! I'm so happy you found us. Welcome. Yeah, you can get the... You can use any platform you want if you're feeling more comfortable here. That's great. Yeah, I see your messages there. Just chilling. I'm glad you decided to chill with us today. Yeah, happy to see you all. Thanks for joining. I hope you're doing great. Got hooked, yeah. When I first saw sand art as a performance, I was not that impressed. But as soon as I tried drawing with sand myself, I felt like, yeah, there is something right about it. I don't know. I feel good. So yeah, I started drawing with sand first as a person who conducts kids development classes, art therapy classes, some sort of art meditation kind of things. And then I wanted to improve my skill of drawing, and I started drawing every day. My wonderful husband made a lightbox for me so I could practice at home. And then it was about a year since I started practicing, like I was literally drawing a picture every single day. And my husband, again, he taught me about Twitch and about live streaming in general, showed me some streams. I was not impressed. Jaybreak, thank you. Aww, that's so very kind of you. Thanks. Requests are free, so you don't have to pay anything, but thanks for the donation. I'm glad you enjoyed the picture. So yeah, I started doing the streams on Twitch without thinking much about it, without knowing much about Twitch. Hi Ren, welcome. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. So yeah, then I stopped conducting live lessons and I concentrated on Twitch and on live streaming in general. And I don't know, I feel like it's the right thing to do at the moment. So I want to open the picture on the full screen and see what we got. We obviously do not need this pile of sand in here. Yeah, but otherwise I like it. Let's save it, I think. Just a second, maybe a little bit of shadows here, just to make the things more real. How do you erase something? Oh, here is the deal. This sand is not glued on the surface. So right now I will open the picture on the full screen. I will make some photos. The screen will be going black from time to time. No worries, it doesn't mean that the stream is broken. It's just my camera saving pictures. And then I will just erase the whole picture and I will put the sand back in the bucket and we will start another picture. So it might sound painful at first, but it's actually quite freeing. And also sand art on the lightbox, it's the method which initially was meant to be the setup for animation. So you can easily move the material and, you know, make like a cartoon. It's also great material for live shows, which I perform from time to time too here, live on streams. One day you will get a chance to see it, I guess. Okay, let's save this one. As I say, the picture is on the full screen. You can make your screenshots if you want. Obviously, don't sell my pictures, but you can save it for yourself. Yeah, look, this sand, even on the neutral white, it doesn't get gray. I think I need to get some more of that sand. I love it. Looks beautiful, thanks! Stinky Cheese Man. I don't think I know that book. So the color of the light box is changing now. It looks like I'm applying some sort of digital filter, but I am actually physically changing the colors of the lamps inside of the light box. It's just a little tradition. I am saving every artwork on different backgrounds. Have you seen what? No, I don't think I've seen it. At least I do not remember the name. Maybe I have seen, but I do not remember the name. Is it a Sandy video, Ran? I mean, sand art video. So for everyone who joined us during the picture but have never seen the sand art before, right now I turned off the light box and I turned on the lamp which is standing right there. You see the reflection. And yeah, that's how the sand looks. Yes, it's a sandy video. Maybe I do not remember the name because I watch a lot of sandy videos, but not always I memorize the name of the artist or the name of the sand story. So yeah, that's cool. Agree. This is so cool. So the first picture of the stream is done, and I am ready for another request. Is the light under the table? So it works like this. Imagine a wooden box, then there is a glass on the top. Glass has a translucent film on the back side. Then there is a little gap, and on the bottom of that box I have the stripes of LED lamps. And as for the color though, I use only one color of sand right now. And I can only control the darkness of the lines and dots. The areas where we have more sand, they are darker and they look like more brown. And here in the areas where the sand layer is thin, it looks more like golden. So yeah, I do have colored sand, and above my head in the gallery you can see some of the colored pictures I did before. I do bring colored sand quite often. Also in my Instagram you can see some of my colored artworks. So yeah. So if you want, you can give me a request. What do you want me to draw next? Today is the stream where I am drawing what you want me to draw. Just a second, I will film the reveal for my social medias. Doesn't look that good from this angle, which is strange. People pleasing is the theme I've noticed in my time on Twitch. It's not that people pleasing, it's it was actually a tool for me to continue practicing every day, because sometimes when you draw every day, you do not really see the inspiration. Sometimes you are lacking the ideas, and when you go live and just ask people what to draw, sometimes they give you so many different ideas, so many different perspectives, because they have like all different interests. So it's not about people pleasing. It's certainly about building the community and the way of involving people into the conversation and into the art process, but I wouldn't call it people pleasing, honestly. So far, I can see only the suggestion for cat art from the Team Red. So, was maybe we can draw a cat. Just maybe, just a possibility. Ron, what kind of cat I can draw for you? You can describe, should it be a real cat or cartoonish cat? Happy cat, sad cat, grumpy cat, whatever. So, Ren, if you are still watching me on YouTube, can you please specify what kind of cat you want to see on the lightbox? See you, Vamp! Maine Coon, okay. Maine Coon cat. I'm looking for the reference. I would like to choose the stripy one, because stripy cats, they're so lovely to draw. The stripes, they kind of emphasize the face expression. So Maine Coon cat is gonna be the next picture. Okay. How do we start? Where do we start? Maybe a bit too big? Or if we will draw it big, we will be able to draw more details. Yeah, aesthetically wise, Maine Coons are not my favorite, because those like heavy face features, they do not look that pretty to me. But I understand why they're popular, obviously. Yeah, I believe that feels like you're having a wild animal in your house when you're owning Maine Coon cat. This ear looks like it's turned a little bit, which is great. And the face will be wider. I think I know what kind of twist I want to add to this picture. Hi Colin, welcome! You told your friends about it, that's so sweet. You like them because they're so big. Yeah, they're big, they have that interesting way of moving, you know, they are moving like they're heavy, big animals, even though it's still a house cat. Also, I hear that they're very loyal. Like dogs. I personally like when cats are kind of when they look at you like you are a pile of garbage. If you want somebody loyal, get a dog. Judgmental, yeah. Riz, hi. It's funny when dogs try to seek approval from cats. When they are... yeah. I can clearly see that dogs and cats' body languages, they are almost opposite in the meaning. So I think that's why very often we see cats and dogs not really getting along because they just do not understand each other. This is going to be a just a picture of Maine Coon cat. I do not have a request for a particular picture, but I already have my reference ready. Already looking fluffy. Ah, excited for the twist. I need to keep in mind, yeah, that I need to make the twist. I hope I will not forget it by the end of the drawing. Looks like their eyes are a little bit up, they have that uplift a little bit more than other cat breeds. It should be somewhere in the middle. Tomo, thank you so much. Thanks for the resub. For 71 months. I am going to draw a cat which is more like a real cat, not some sort of magical twist. So that's why I am working relatively slow and trying to not mess up the anatomy too much. Spooky! I am here and there and everywhere. Gotta spread that. Yeah, YouTube has more of a delay. And also yesterday people were saying that the quality also not that good. I checked my settings yesterday. I use everything what is recommended. I don't know if it's something about transcoding. The last time I watched YouTube live stream, it was... Ah, really? So I have that weird feeling when I am working on realistical kind of pictures. I am leaving the eyeballs empty for pretty long time, just in case. Just in case I want to change something. That's what I mean. So the eyes will be here, I promise, at some point. No, I feel like it should be even wider for Maine Coon. Not doing any measurements, but maybe I should. Okay, Tomo, I see you on the other side. I am giving you some tasks to do. Well, an opportunity to do some tasks on the red side. Tasks, ew, yeah. I feel like we can move. Let me check. So, checking the angles. Seems right. This one is a bit off. Yeah, shadows out, that's my main issue. What to do without emote icons? How do you talk to people without emote icons? I don't know what to do. As I said, I had an intention to do more like a realistical cat, but now when it gets that personality, I'm like, what do I do? Tomo is experimenting with some emote icons. Oh, they have worms. I'm wondering why. Why do they have worms? Or maybe it's bugs? It somehow never occurred to me that you measure anatomy to make sure things are in the right place and on the right side. I've never done art. Not visual art anyway. You measure proportions, like let's say I have a length of the eye, for instance, and I can measure like how many times one eye gets inside of the width of head or whatever. So instead of like measuring in centimeters or inches, you are measuring how much a certain size fits into the rest of the proportions. You start from bigger and to smaller details. And yeah, sometimes you can just make a vertical and see how the things go around that vertical center you just put. So for instance, usually for cats, this corner of the eye goes somewhere where the ear starts, and you can like check it on the picture and like, yeah, that's approximately there. It's like a little gap and then the ear starts. And also you can check your center, if everything is centered, and see the distance. So it should be equal between around the center line. So yeah. And it gets really hard when you do this with perspective. Yeah, perspective is it's tough. Is Kitty holding the frame? I don't know, but I already like this face expression, and I don't know. I want to make the ears a bit wider. Yeah, so it's more like a lynx. Still playing with perspective, so not with perspective, with proportions, so it would be more Maine Cooney. Hi, wonderful people, welcome. That face is massive. But yeah, that's pretty close to what I see. Let's make it even wider. For some reasons, from this angle and this perspective, it feels like the cat is waking up the person in the morning. Like, hi, I'm hungry. Just looking in your face. Are you woke up yet? And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this angle. My cat's resting face. Oh my god, yes! That actually does look a little bit like Amber. Feed me. It's 4:30 a.m. I don't understand why you're still asleep. Yeah, I think I like this angle, these proportions, so we can start working on the details and on making the things fluffier. Home time? Oh, sure, Tomo. Yeah. Drive safe. Just a second, guys, I'm trying to do a thing. And it's not that easy to do. Why things are not that easy to do when you want them to be easy to do? Why is life like that all the time? Look forward to the new stream times. Oh yeah, those streaming times are great for you. Yeah, I am in Russia, St. Petersburg now, and GMT +3 is my time zone, so for me it's midday, 12:15 p.m. Yeah, Andrew, that's very unfortunate. I've been working on my Twitch channel for many years, and I certainly did not expect what happened 2 years ago, but I managed to save my channel, and also I am in the process of moving to another country, so fingers crossed it's gonna happen this year, and I will be able to work properly again. How's the winter this year? Well, in St. Petersburg the winter is strange this year. We had a couple of weeks of -25 C, then now it's like hovering around 0, like -1, +1, -1, +1. It's terrible because everything gets slippery. So we got a good amount of snow in December and early in January. Now it's just dirt and ice. So, that cat is a big mood, yeah. We have lots of room here in Canada. Yeah, there are quite a few places. And I am a tiny human being. I do not really need a lot of space. But you know, bureaucracy, visa stuff, they need a lot of paperwork just to prove that you're a decent human being. Or that you have money. It looks like if you have money, some countries can forgive you that you're not a decent human being. But yeah, I do not have much money, so I have to prove that I am just okay girl. Anyway, my husband is already in Germany, and I am still waiting for my paperwork to be done, and yeah, it can take a long time. But it's gonna happen, I believe. I believe. Snow in the forecast coming week. I don't mind snow, honestly. Snowy days are fine. I don't like what we have now. It's either dirt or ice. Dirt or ice. I cannot exercise my dog properly simply because all the places where he can run is just ice. And I mean, of course he still wants to run around, but it's not safe even for him because he slides and he fell down a few times. So I don't know. I want the things to be more pleasant. You grew up with a German friend? Oh, sweet. I do not have any connections with Germany except the second husband of my great-grandma was German. But yeah, like, there is one German person in my family tree, but I do not have blood connection, and I do not have anybody who knows me there. So yeah, I know surprisingly little about Germany, but I am learning now, and I am warming up to that country slowly. And just hope that we will be able to find some peace there. And of course I'm excited to register my business there, and artist colony in New Zealand? What? I don't know how to move my dog to New Zealand. And I'm not moving without the dog. And that's why we chose Europe. I want some bold contrast. Right now I'm kind of smudged everything together. So let's try and emphasize some contrasts here. Whiskers, not much of a challenge. I do not predict much challenge. Usually it's a fun part, actually. The main challenge is first step, like measuring or eyeballing proportions and overall thinking how to approach this particular picture, like what kind of story, what kind of character to create. And now I'm just working on all sorts of textures, so it would not be boring. Like I could just draw all the hair like this, or I can draw everything like this, and I would like to combine all of the different sorts of textures, so this way it's gonna look rich and interesting. Is it a feather? Yeah, among of all my tools I have a feather. Chicken feather, to be specific. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying what you see. That's certainly a look of a cat who just woke up and hungry. It's just all wrinkly. I don't know if the cat can be wrinkly, but to me it is kind of wrinkly. So for the whiskers, I guess you say that's gonna be a challenge because we have super white areas here, so I cannot just draw the lines. We're going to... It's gonna be like part of the whisker here, it should be dark on white, and part of the whisker here is opposite. But I've done it before, so I am quite positive that I can do it. And when I was drawing cats in my first year of streaming, I would put those dots where the whiskers grow in some sort of random, just, you know, random order. But then I noticed that they're actually growing on certain lines. Same about wrinkles. I remember me on my first year of practicing trying to draw an aged face, a face of an old man or old woman, and I would just draw the wrinkles wherever I felt like that. Like old person wrinkles, just throw them all over the face. And only later, when I started learning anatomy, I realized that, yeah, you put the wrinkles where they naturally occur, and they naturally occur in the places where the muscles are moving for your mimics. For some reasons, it was not that obvious to me when I started drawing. That's very interesting. The cat reminds you of the cat from Pet Sematary. I didn't read the book, I only watched a movie when I was a kid. I think I watched that movie when I was like 9. What were my parents thinking? Why they thought it's a good idea to watch this movie with the kid? I barely remember that though. Probably my memory blocked. The cat returns. Oh, I think it's Ghibli movie. I love Ghibli's movies. The description of the book when the cat comes back from the dead with matted fur and all, and that cat still gives me the creeps. Well, that's certainly not what I was thinking about this cat. I think it just woke up from the nap, not woke up from being dead. Okay, if this is the angle, like we are watching at the cat while we're laying on a sofa, let's say, and the cat comes and sees us from this angle, we probably can see the ceiling, right? What if I will try and add like a ceiling fan here? Will it work? What's give the movie? The Cat Returns. Oh, forgot to switch the language. Oh, it will take some time. All the pictures want to show me ceiling fan from the side, and I want it. Like how do you see it from the floor? I mean, I can kind of imagine it, but I prefer having a photo of the physical object. Ceiling fan is not something what I have, so I do not have a good mental memory about it. Oh, look at that! Yeah, look at this face! Oh, good. Google actually provided me something. Okay, so let's make like a ceiling tiles. Male Maine Coon cat. That's exactly what we were going to do when we started this picture. So if it looks like male Maine Coon, that's great. So here we do not need much of the texture and detail. just an indication. Seeing Sammy face. So let's say our ceiling fan will be somewhere here. You capture the personality. That's great. That's what I'm trying to do. I am not that good in some technical details of the drawings, but I do feel like I have something in me for creating stories and personalities. Hi, Stefan, welcome. I've been lurking for a few hours, but it's rather nice to catch you again. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot for saying hello. Hi, Walter Buck. I am happy you are here and you got to get some lurk. Yeah, as for my Discord message, friends, if you haven't been here yesterday, my schedule will change. I mean, already changed. As you see, I am streaming 2 hours later than I previously did. The schedule which I used to maintain for 7 years non-stop, I cannot maintain anymore because I am moving soon and I will be further to the Western Europe. So it's just tough for me. So I decided to change my streaming hours now, so I would start building new audience in new hours. The discipline it must take to manage where all your fingers are. Yeah. Plus doing it and talking at the same time. Moving again, any confirmation about where to? Leipzig, Germany. I don't know when I am going to be there because, you know, paperwork is tough. Like, it can be in months, it can be in a year. Unfortunately, there is no way to predict. But yeah, we are moving. I mean, my husband is already there. Yeah, no, I'm not in Norway. We got back to Russia last May to do the paperwork for Germany, and yeah. And now we need to make the background fuzzy. Like you just woke up and you do not see things clearly. Shadow, things are safe for him now. Yes, he is in Leipzig already. He started his job in December, and so far everything is alright. He is learning German and you know, trying to get comfy as much as possible. No, he's doing alright. He's just feeling lonely because me and Chili, we stayed at home. But he is doing alright. Also, you know, like there is a stereotype that Germans are reserved and cold, kind of. At least that's what I heard. But so far people have been very friendly to Shadow and very helpful, constantly offering him hand, you know. Like it's just nice. It's nice to know that. You had German boss and she was rather enjoyable. Awesome. Yeah, I draw requests here all the time, Colin. It's not something strange or unusual. It's just what I do. Not always though. The next 2 streams, they're gonna be my practice streams. I am still not sure if I want to stream it on YouTube too. Maybe it doesn't hurt if I will. She just got annoyed when I butchered her language. Oh, the language. Yeah. I need to start studying. I feel like I'm ready. My brain is finally ready to get some new information. It's not essential for me to know German when I'm in Germany, since I will just continue doing what I'm doing here. But I want to learn the language. I just feel like it's the right thing to do when you're moving to another country. It's just out of respect, I don't know. It feels right to do so. So I will study. But I don't know if it's gonna be successful. Yeah, it makes life a lot easier, and also I think people, when they see your effort, they appreciate it. Even if you do not say the things correctly, they just see that you are trying, that you are you have the respect to the place where you are. How do you add details without messing up overall image? Sometimes I mess up the image. But sometimes Sand is very forgiving because you can move the things around constantly. The hardest thing is when you have too much sand, like it's kind of hard to remove sometimes. If you still want a light image, sometimes it's not easy to remove the sand without ruining everything which lays here. But in general, I just add layers and layers and layers carefully. My mom said the same about speaking Dutch to her distant relatives in Holland. Generally, with most languages, you get the grammar basics, learn 2000 words, and you can generally hold a conversation pretty well. The grammar in German is confusing. I can even compare it with Russian grammar, which is pure chaos. But yeah, so far it's kind of intimidating. I mean, it's doable. I know that it's a matter of practice as always, but yeah, those grammar basics and those super long words which consist of a bunch of roots smashed together. In Holland everyone learns English anyway, so it's not necessary for communication. Oh, we got a raid from McDonald's. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I totally can learn Canadian, yeah. I am already saying sorry all the time. Hi McDoodle, how are you? How was your stream? Thanks for the raid. Please tell us what did you do on stream, and if you would like to share some of your social media links so people could follow your TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, throw everything in the chat. I'm happy you're here, guys. I am Anna. I'm drawing with Sand. Today I'm drawing requests from viewers, and this request is just about big Maine Coon cat who just woke up, came to you. It's 5 AM, the cat is hungry. Recognize that look? We're just chatting today. Oh, that sounds nice and cozy. So, I would like to make the ceiling a bit blurry. I have a magic wand. Let's try it. This sand is a bit heavier than the one I previously used. If it's not visible much, I am blowing on sand at the moment just to make the things a bit fuzzier, because the ceiling on the background should be like, you shouldn't see it really clearly, so I'm adding all those little spots. I did not know what to expect when using that. Full of surprises. My first time seeing sand art, and this is really interesting. We are almost done with this picture, but if you will be able to stick around, you will see how we're starting the next drawing, and you will understand better maybe how the things work. But in general, so I have a light box, I put the sand on it, or okay, I don't know where to start. So for this picture, I had a clear table, and I was adding the lines and shades layer by layer, and here in the areas where we have dark spots and lines, that means it's a lot of sand, it's a thick layer of sand. And here where we have just a golden hue, that means it's very thin a layer of sand and the light is just coming through. What I really like to do when new people are joining, I am turning off the light box and turning on the lamp. And now you can see the sand surface with like natural light. I bet from this perspective you see better that the sand surface is three-dimensional, and that's why it's so fun to work with sand, because you are working with all those layers. And then we just add some light underneath, and we see more details. Tick. Okay, friends, I want to save this picture just the way it is now, and then I will add something here which is gonna be a bit silly. So let's save it. The picture will be on the full screen for a few minutes. Also, I will be changing lights, the color of the light underneath the picture, and the camera will go black from time to time because I will be taking pictures. So that's just our routine. That's how we save the pictures. And then I will continue working on this art piece, but well, I will ruin it a little bit. Sorry guys, I need to also save the picture for Instagram. Okay, let's save it. That's amazing, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm always happy to tell you more if you want me to clarify some certain things about the technique. I'm glad you enjoyed this picture. We passed the middle of the stream. I forgot to do a shameless promotion. That's a little thing which I have to do every single stream. You know, just because I am creator, we supposed to do it. If you want to support this channel, I have two ways which are working for me right now. First is donations when I am alive, donations through Donation Alerts web service. If you are on Twitch, you can use the comment !donate and use the links provided by the bot. And if you are on YouTube, the link is in the description of the broadcast. Also, I have Boosty blog. It's like Patreon, so you can get monthly subscription there or throw me a tip through the platform. In there I am sharing some additional content. It's not much, although I am trying to keep my blog alive. And the main benefit of the subscription on Boosty is high quality pictures in the special all album in the end of every month. So in the end of the month I just pull out some of the pictures which we did on stream, and I place in the album high quality photos which you can place on the background of your computer. You can print it as a postcard, you can do whatever you want with it except selling it. So any kind of personal usage is fine. Do not use it commercially, of course. But I also share some stuff there sometimes, my sketches, my storyboards for standard shows, and I'm already filming some additional videos for Boosty supporters. I do not get my revenue from Twitch at the moment because of sanctions, as I am Russian citizens and we do not have an access to financial systems which I can attach to Twitch. So yeah, Boosty support and donations, that's the only things which are keeping me here. Well, it's not true. Sand is keeping me here and my viewers. But financially, that's the only thing which can keep me here as a full-time content creator. That's what I meant. So yeah, also Redbubble is still working. Redbubble is the platform where you can get my pictures printed on a variety of household objects, such as pillows, mugs, blankets, face masks, and also postcards, posters and such. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Insta page is also in the description of the both broadcasts on the purple and on the red platform. And if you haven't checked my YouTube yet, you also can do it. I mostly post shorts at the moment, but who knows what the future holds. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Okay, time for some silly thing. Dun, dun, dun. It's a silly bonus. It is an interesting concept, yeah. It's not that different from working with pencil or charcoal on the paper, except paper doesn't glow. And you just need to learn the mechanic of this particular material. And yeah, I don't know why I like it so much. Do not have such strong feelings towards other art materials. Oh, Mariador, thanks a lot for keeping it up. Keeping the database going. Thanks a lot. Just shifting by an hour. So on Sundays and Mondays, I am streaming 2 hours later. And on Thursdays and Fridays, now I have completely different time slots. So for me, it's gonna be 2 p.m. on Thursday. And on Friday, it's gonna be 6 p.m. So far, I am aiming for 4 hours each stream, but maybe my practice streams will be a tiny bit shorter, as they usually get a little bit more tiring. We will see. So I am experimenting with the time slots. Maybe I will end up with just these time slots, which is 10 a.m. my time. And it will be manageable from Leipzig because it's gonna be 8 a.m. there. And yeah. New schedule is available in Discord. In Discord, I usually pin the events for each stream. And on Twitch, there is a panel with a countdown in the general information about the channel. And also in the schedule panel, I have new hours listed, so you can check it there. And if you are on YouTube, you just can you can just press that button with the bell, and you will get a notification every time I go live. Yeah, you probably need to go sleep. 5 a.m. Wow. Lovely, Nicole, it's totally alright. I'm glad you had some time to join us today. I hope you will get enough of sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody who's leaving. So it's just a silly twist. It's just to emphasize the story. Like, hey, you bag of bones, wake up, I'm hungry. Food time. I will save just a couple of them. Good night, Jero. Oh, actually, nighttime. Here we go. Nighttime. And I have time for one more request. For one quick picture before I go. If you guys have suggestions, drop them in the chat. If I can draw something for you which can make you happy, go ahead and tell me what to draw. I am going to practice my own stuff in the next 2 streams, so you will not be able to make requests until the next weekend. Bye bye, Shadowzaf, see you. Oh, you actually sleep? I was wondering. I have seen you on Twitch in the Twitch chats in so many different time zones, so I was wondering when do you sleep? I am glad that you actually sleep. The yummiest food. You want to torture me, huh? You know that it's the end of the stream and I'm hungry. Why you are like this? No, I don't want to draw food. No. No food. Of course you already ate, and I remember that. I remember. Sandstorm for this cat. Ideas. Ideas. Where do you get ideas usually? You get your ideas from movies? Huh. What did you watch recently? The creature from Black Lagoon. I remember I drew that before. It's been a minute though. Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I like that it's not an animal. I also like that it's not cute. Because we have been doing lots of cute things lately. Okay. Creature from Black Lagoon. I have found a picture. It looks like it's a black and white movie. Trying to avoid the animal. Yeah, animals are coming to our minds very often. Niruza, yeah, you can suggest. Do you have an idea? If you have an idea for drawing, you sure can place your request in the chat. Person preferred or animal? I already drew an animals today, so something not animal. Object or person. I guess I could sketch out a portrait really quick. Maybe not super detailed, but like... Sure, essential fish. Sure. I believe you. Peter Griffin. Okay. That's actually perfect for a quick picture. So, Peter Griffin it is. I don't think I drew that character. But yeah. Now it's time. I know this TV series. I never watched it. So, if during the drawing you will tell me more about this TV series, that would be fantastic. Okay. Russians get taught chess in school. When I was in school, it was not something what they would teach us. Maybe some schools do. Maybe... no, it's certainly not the common practice, but maybe some schools do. I do know that about a year ago, or 2 years ago, chess got super popular among youngsters for some reasons. Like, kids were super into it for some time. It was like trend. Maybe it was because of that movie about the chess player. Modernish Day Simpsons. I see. Simpsons I watched. The Queen's Gambit, yes. So I know that it was popular. It was quite popular, I think, when my parents were in school. But yeah, I never learned personally. Unfortunately, never learned how to play chess. It was serious, it was not a movie, I'm not sure though when it was the trend to play chess. If they were playing online or they were actually bringing chess boards to the school, I don't know. What are you doing right now? I am drawing your request. We just got legs going on. Tick, tick. Right now I'm just drawing a silhouette of a guy. Now you see it. It was probably hard to see first, but now it should be more obvious that, yeah, that's a person. That's a person you suggested. That's a surprisingly short torso. Well. I drew the head very big. Maybe it can be a tad smaller. I mean, it is sure exaggerated, but I think I was a little bit over the top. Are there videos staying up on YouTube? Yes, for now. I don't know if I should keep them or hide them. I didn't make my decision yet. But so far they are there. Why? I know there are reasons for keeping and deleting, I just wonder what you decided. Yeah, I'm not too sure about my decision yet. I also don't know what to do with the bot comments. I thought I can just connect my Nightbot settings, which I already have, to my another account, but it doesn't work this way. Unfortunately, you cannot connect the bot to more than one account. So I need to create a different account on Nightbot or use a different bot, which I don't want to. So, something to think about. Right now we do not have a crowd out there, so I do not really feel the need to rush it. Not too sure about the head yet. I don't know. This cheek seems long, and then strangely short head. No, maybe this is closer. Every time when I draw 4 fingers on a cartoon character, I remember that story that 4 fingers, it's for the sake of economy. Like, it's faster to draw it this way. Every single time I have this story in my mind. I'm not even sure if it's true. Yeah, expensive fingers. Also, I'm thinking about animators every time when I see a spaniel in the dog park. My dog has a friend spaniel, cocker spaniel, and every time when I see that dog in real life, I am thinking about Disney animators and how well they drew the plastic of that dog, like the way it moves, the way it wiggles its tail. It's just amazing. How long have you been doing this for? Dun 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 dun. This year is gonna be 10 years. In September of 2024, it's gonna be 10 years. And I've been streaming for 8 years. For 8 years? Oh my god. Numbers are scary. Yeah, in September 2014 I started drawing with sand and drawing in general, because before that I had nothing to do with visual arts. So then why can AI add the extra 5 fingers per hand? Because it's cheap. AI is cheap technology. The animators watched real animals to get their drawings. Yeah. Yes. There are awesome documentaries about it on YouTube. I think I watched them all. It's just fantastic. So much work went into it. Let's make it sharper. At least from some directions. Okay, let's work on the face. My time has come. Okay, non-essential fish. See you, and thanks for being here today. Hey, I surprised you. We were playing a cheap board game. And it came with no packaging, so I photographed it and asked ChatGPT what the game was, and it knew it! Lovely! Also, that sounds so wonderful, playing board games with your family. Your family seems so sweet, Mariador. What's going on? What's going on? How did you do it? You're pretty normal. I don't know, guys. Feels like you are really good at being a family. Now it looks like he's from Limbo. Limbo game. I just need to do those spooky trees on the background. I value that as a family we spend time together, and it's pretty important to me. Yeah, that's what I noticed, that you guys spend time together, you dine together. We were dining together only for special occasion, or mostly for special occasions. Otherwise, we were just eating whenever we felt like that. Very often we had very different schedules in the family, so it was kind of hard to sit and dine together every single day. And no, actually I loved it this way, in terms of that you could have your own schedule and be independent. But I do agree that dining together every day makes people closer to each other. I don't know if the face will end up looking very similar, but The cheek. It should be even further to the right. What? What? Yogi's face. Hi, welcome. It's strange. It says that you're first time chatter, but I remember your name. Oh, I need to stop the rates. I find a real artist. I'm a real boy. This is an exact moment where Peter says, "Ah, really?" As I say, I do not know much about it, but I am eager to know more. Tell me everything. It's silly and annoying. So I chose the most annoying thing to draw about him. This picture feels like it's colored. Interesting. I'm wondering what I did differently. Or maybe it's the sand, which I enjoy so much. Cheek, cheek, cheek. Okay, double chin time. I don't think I nailed the proportions that well, but the character looks properly annoying. It feels like they should be deeper. The short Don't do it to me, neighbor. Actually, not bad. Not too bad. How do they have any work left to do? Here is the deal. Over those years, you are not hearing one same neighbor. So let's say I stay in the flat, and I have neighbors upstairs, downstairs, from that side, and also one neighbor which is right there, like we have the same wall with our kitchen. So we had a person who was doing renovation downstairs, then right there, and now there is a flat which is sold upstairs, and now they are renovating. And also there are like 2 flats upstairs, and even though the one of them is not directly like right there, but kind of to the diagonal, I still will hear them if they will start doing renovation. So that's how you live in the apartment building. You always hear somebody, and there is always something to fix. So yeah, I had an amazing day about 2 weeks ago. It was Saturday, which is supposed to be a quiet day. However, I had a construction outside, I had a construction upstairs, I had 2 dogs barking from that neighbor, another dog which was barking, I think from 16th floor, and I still could hear him. I think it was him. And also the neighbor downstairs, which is an old lady, probably she was listening to her TV, which was very loud, which makes sense. She probably tried to compensate the loud noises from the construction outside. And I was here like, what do I do? What do I do? And it's all I can hear, considering that we actually had everything properly in our flat to make sure that it's properly insulated. Like we switched the position of our electrical outlet, we did our floors properly so it wouldn't transfer the sound. But I think we did a favor to our neighbors so they do not hear us, but it doesn't really work against the neighbors who are noisy to us. So yeah, the first couple years of living in this building, they were absolute bliss, because they still didn't sell all the flats in the building, so most of them were empty and it was really quiet. But yeah, now it's not like that. I feel like we need some celebratory splashes of sand here. Like, woohoo! I am escaping the quicksand! Woohoo! Yeah, works properly. Or maybe it's the water. Maybe he's jumping on the fountain. Woohoo! Anyway, it's a happy picture. Yeah, maybe it's a fountain and he's jumping on it. You're silly. I'm allowed to be silly on the streams where I'm drawing your requests. The next 2 streams I will be extremely serious. No laughs, no smiles, no joy in my voice. Only grind towards perfection. You can be silly anywhere. That's not what I've been taught. You have the right to remain grumpy. All of your smiles will be used against you. Yes, I think this picture is done successfully. I know what like, it should have been a tiny bit longer. I don't know, the face is a bit squished. But I will leave it like this. Thanks for this request, it's really fun piece. Yeah, it's really fun. So let's save it. Hope you enjoyed the process. So once again, check my schedule if you are not familiar with my new streaming hours, or just join us when you feel like that, when you see me live. On YouTube you can click on the bell and subscribe to my channel there. This way you will get the notifications when I'm going live. On Twitch you can also set up notifications somehow, but then they stop working if you do not click them. So it doesn't really make sense. You also can check out my Instagram if you want. The link is available in the description of both broadcasts on both platforms. What is it you have made? It's the character from Family Guy, as I understand. And it's jumping on the water, I think. I don't know. It's just a happy guy. I was wondering what kind of surrounding to do. And it feels like splashes of sand or splashes of water feel just right. Amazing, I know, right? Oh, that actually looks fun without light. So sharp and satisfying. I want to make a photo. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for coming. I am saying goodbye to the team Red, and I'm ending the stream on YouTube. See you around, guys. If you want to join me again, subscribe to the channel and click the notification button. Goodbye.